Hello, this is Dwayne, and I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for praying for me. I planted a church in 2010. Again, I planted a church in 2012, and the system that was set up, I didn't have to raise financial support. And one of my regrets, and I said if I ever do another church plant, that for sure I would develop a team of prayer warriors. I didn't realize the spiritual intensity in the battle of being a church planter, and I thought, wow, there's so much spiritual warfare. I had people I asked to pray for me, but I didn't maintain communication with them. And I thought, wouldn't it be beautiful the next time I start a new ministry to have a team? And one of my first priorities would be to build a team of prayer warriors, because the spiritual warfare is so great. And working now with youth in Miami, wow, spiritual warfare is real. And just the stress of life and change and moving and starting over is real. And so more than ever before, I value people who pray for me, and I just want to maintain communication. And as we finish the last day today of 2018, entering 2019 here on New Year's Eve, I just want to say thank you for praying for me, and please keep praying for me. I thought, Apostle Paul wrote the book of Romans, the letter to the Romans, and by the time he wrote that, he had planted maybe 15 to 40 churches. Different people counted different ways. And out of those 40 churches that he planted, he kept telling them, pray for me, pray for the next town, pray that the gospel would keep going forward. And part of the power in Paul's ministry towards the end of the life was there was 15 to 40 churches of people praying for him. And I just think, wow, people from the southwest side of Chicago, people from Miami Lakes, Florida, from the youth group days, people that now are spread out all over the United States and around the world, people that are from Rogers Park and the northeast corner of Chicago, to have so many people from so many places lifting me up in prayer, I am so grateful. And as I go into 2019, there's nothing more valuable to me than to know that you're praying for me, praying for my family, my children, my wife, and praying for the ministry to young people here in Miami. And I would appreciate it. My dream is, imagine if there was like a Gideon's army of prayer warriors, 300 people that I could send a text message to or an email and just say, could you please pray for me? And so as we go into 2019, I send out a weekly prayer email. I want to maybe start throwing that up on a Facebook group and send out text messages, but to say, Lord, would you help me communicate, and to be praying for 300 people, but also to have 300 people praying for me at least on a weekly basis. And so if you could pray for me once a week in 2019, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. And I would love to pray for you on a regular basis as well. And together we will impact the city of Miami through an air force in the heavenly realms, praying, winning wars through the air of prayer, and with the feet here on the ground, sharing the gospel of peace, having our feet shod with the gospel of peace, and bringing the gospel here to South Florida. Thank you, and thanks for your prayers.